All right, here we are back at it again. Final Fantasy 16, Part 5. Now we last left off. We linked up with Jill, our childhood friend. We had to go to the town and meet up with some people, do some errands for Sid. And then we found out people with them tattoos on their face, which are called branded, are people who are bearers who have abilities that can summon those icon monsters. Apparently, people don't like them. They're like lowered in dirt, and they're being turned over to the Empire to be as slaves. As you can see, that's rubbing Clive the wrong way. So now we're going to investigate more as to why this is happening. And we ran into the wife of Rodney, who was one of the soldiers who was with Clive when he was younger and died during the battle when him and his brother were fighting off the rival empire, and when they had that icon battle. So now we're going to continue to investigate to see what the hell's going on. Hannah.
You're buying, I'm selling.
I gotta take a brief moment. Getting a phone call. Be right back. Hello? Alrighty. Had to answer that phone real quick.
Safe travels.
Say, I forgot where I was going.
You? Those are Elwyn's. By the flames. You're his firstborn. Clive Rosfield.
You're mistaken.
Oh, you can't fool me, my lord. You're the very image of your father. And that would be true even if you weren't wearing his clothes. The self-same garments Hannah was keeping for you, if I'm not mistaken. She always swore that she would never part with them until the day Elwyn's sons returned. And now that day has come. Why, you'll be able to take your bearers back as well.
My bearers. Forgive me, Master Mayor. I was a child when last I came to Eastpool. I didn't recognize you.
Oh, I'd be surprised if you recognized anything at all. Much has changed since Rosaria fell to the Empire. Not least for the bearers, who once served her noble families. When the Ironbloods sacked Rosalith 13 years back, many who lost their masters fled here in search of sanctuary.
And never returned.
Aye. The plan was to send them home once we'd won back the capital. But then the Imperials arrived. Rosaria became a province of Sanbreque. The duchy was dissolved, and they no longer had any home to return to. Back in your father's day, any bearer who lost their master became a ward of the duchy. We'd hand them over to the sheriffs, and they'd be assigned a new position. But when we saw how the Empire treated their branded, we knew that wasn't an option. So they've been here ever since.
And now you want to give them to me?
They're yours by right, Lord Rosfield. Bequeathed you by your late father. And they'd be better off serving you than hiding here. Indeed, many of them used to serve your house, and still considered the Rosfields their masters.
I'm no one's master. Not anymore. They wouldn't be safe with me.
I understand. You'll forgive an old man his fanciful notions. Been daydreaming for too long, but still, I would ask a favor of you. A small mercy.
Of course.
If it is within my power.
One of the bearers is an elderly fellow who still swears absolute loyalty to Archduke Elwyn. I don't ask that you take him into your service, only that you meet with him. Let him see that Elwyn's son still lives, and that he's as fine a man as his father ever was.
It would be my honor.
Thank you, my lord. He sits by the well most days, watching the people go about their business. If you could show him your face, I would be most grateful.
As fine a man as my father.
You're not so very different, you know. Especially dressed like that. Come on, let's go and meet that bearer.
Sure, this harvest was...
He's not here.
Well, I can't leave without meeting him. I've let the mayor down once already. It would be cruel to disappoint him again.
Right, let's ask around. Someone must have seen him.
Good day, milady. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for a bearer. An elderly fellow who used to serve the Rosfields. Have you seen him?
Ah, that old loon. No, no sign of him today. Funny, he's usually down by the well at this hour, cooking up his fantasy feasts.
I'm sorry?
Oh, he worked in the kitchens at Rosalith Castle back in the day. Still thinks he's there now. You'd often hear the poor fool chatting away to the Archduke. Living in a dream he is, but better there than here, I suppose. Can't imagine the Viceroy stopping to trade tales with a bearer. Can you?
No.
Anyway, you'll be round here somewhere. Doubt he has the path to stray too far.
Thank you. We'll keep looking.
So he might got dementia or...
Well now, unfamiliar faces. What brings you to Eastpool, travelers?
We're looking for an elderly bearer. You wouldn't happen to have seen him, would you?
Ah, you mean the old boy who always waits by the well?
Yes, that's him.
What business do you have with him, if you don't mind me asking? You're not from the capital too, are you?
We are, in a way.
Well then, it's a pleasure to meet a fellow Rosalithian. I was born and raised down Market Street, and never would have left if Archduke Elwyn had survived the fire. It wasn't the same when the Duchess took over, though. All the beatings, the evictions, the levies going up and up and up, even as the Blight took half the harvest. Oh, listen to me, telling you what you already know. I'm sorry. I'm afraid I can't help you with your bearer either, though I doubt he'll have gone far. He comes here every day, almost as if he's waiting for something.
We'll keep asking around then. Thank you.
So Clive's mom turned out to be a real bitch.
Oh, hold on a mo. Patrick the Chocobo Keeper might know where your bearer is. He's taken the old boy under his wing, so to speak. You should go and have a word with him. He'll be in the stables.
Patrick the Chocobo Keeper. Thank you. We will.
I'm sorry, Jill. For making you do all this in my stead.
It can't be helped if we're to keep up the pretense. Come on, let's head for the stables.
Where the bloody hell's he got to?
Excuse me, but is something the matter?
It's this bearer I've been minding. I take my eyes off him for 1 minute and he disappears. He's not in his usual spot by the well, nor anywhere else in the village.
You must be Patrick.
I am, but...
And this bearer you're looking for, he's an elderly man who used to work in the Rosalith Castle kitchens, yes?
That's the fella. How'd you know all this? I've never seen you in Eastpool before, but you seem to know the place better than I do myself. Ah, so that's how it is. Well then, if you're acting under orders of the mayor, you're on about to help me find him. He's been losing what little sense he had left of late, saying the sheriffs are coming to collect him, and that he needs to go back to the castle. I was supposed to watch over him, keep him out of trouble. But if he's walked out on us, there's not a lot I can do.
Understood. You keep searching here, we'll look for him outside.
Thank you. I'm in your debt.
I hope he hasn't wandered into trouble.
Let's just concentrate on finding him.
Man, that broke that nice looking waterfall.
Drink up now.
Still no sign. Could he have strayed even further? Someone over there.
It might be him. We should hurry. Company.
We can't lead them to the old man. They need to die.
Agreed.
Don't let them get away. It's over.
Damn, sent him flying.
Are you all right, my friend? Come on. Let's go home.
Your Grace, you came for me. I waited for you so long, but you finally came.
I'm not who you think.
Clive.
Yes. Pray forgive my long delay.
It's nothing, Your Grace. I prayed to the Founder that you would come, and at long last, he answered.
Hey there, how you doing?
Castle, then?
I've been good. How you been?
In the kitchens?
No, my friend. We will not be returning to the castle, not yet. I'm on a very important expedition, one which may take some time. Could you wait for me in Eastpool until my journey is complete? I will come back for you then. I promise.
Of course, Your Grace. For you, I would gladly wait until my dying day.
Yeah, it's a lot of faith in him.
Thank you, both of you. You've been most kind. The memory of serving the late Archduke was as one light in the darkness. And now that light burns a little more brightly. It's nothing but a fantasy, of course. But it's better than the truth of the matter. A damn sight better.
Hey there.
The blight is on our doorstep. Our harvests are failing. The people are leaving in droves.
Damn.
If it weren't for Lady Hannah
That's messed
selling
up.
half her worldly goods to
That's why I don't
provide
play
for those who
online.
stay behind, we would long
They
since
monitor
have starved.
they monitor the chat. You say the wrong thing, it'll get you suspended. That's why I just stay away from
We
online.
really do. But unless a miracle happens, we won't be able to spare a crust of bread to share between them soon enough.
Is it really that bad?
So bad, I even petitioned the Imperial garrison to take them. But when they found out where they'd come from, they damn near spat in our faces. Ducal dogs, they called them. Enemies of the Empire.
I know a man named Cid, who would gladly give a home to any bearer in need of one. Leave this with me. As soon as I return from Phoenix Gate, I'll speak with him.
Thank you, my lord. Will you be passing through Eastpool on your way back? I should very much like to speak with you again, if you have the time, regarding the future of the village, and what might be done for Lady Hannah, after all she's done for us.
Yes, of course. I'll be back anon.
Fare you well, my lord, my lady.
Yeah, that's the best thing to do. Play story-driven games. Don't worry about that online multiplayer crap, because it's just nothing but trouble waiting to happen.
The Deadlands are aptly named.
I didn't realize they were this close.
No wonder their crops are failing. The blight is leaching the ether from the soil. And when the last drop is drained, their fields will turn to this. No plants, no animals, no life.
And no monsters. I suppose that's one small mercy.
Yeah, that'd probably be your best bet. Just let it go.
Any magic here?
Another thing to worry about. As if the absence of ether didn't cause enough problems.
Take away the lad's life force. And problems are all that's left. What's this? Another relic of the Fallen.
Looks like I can't go in that direction. The water looks so calm. Those are usually the waters that got monsters in them. What the hell is that? I used to like the old Call of Duties and stuff, but yeah, it was nah. I ain't like talking in my ear and
Before the blight took it.
you know network issues. Nah.
It was beautiful.
I'll just strict the single player games, the story.
There it is. Phoenix Gate. Where it all went wrong.
Come on, Clive. It's time to discover the truth.
Exactly. Yeah, there's just too much that goes on, so I just stay away from it. And not only that, it just gets redundant after a while. That's why I stopped playing Call of Duty. I'm good for a couple sessions, and after that, it just gets boring. That'd be your best bet. You'll enjoy it more, games more.
It's almost as if time had stood still.
I suppose no one had any cause to return here. No. It's just as I left it.
You're welcome, and thank you for the loyalty. I appreciate it. Just keep on being loyal and spread the word.
Let's have a look around.
Buried memories.
Could I have done this?
Could anyone?
Damn. Like a nuclear blast. What do they call it? Ground zero?
What is it, Torgal?
Oh, absolutely. Final Fantasy, man, it's each one gets better with graphics.
That's him.
the only one who can tell me what happened. I have to know.
I wish they do Final Fantasy VIII remake it like they did 7. That was my favorite Final Fantasy. I love 7, I love 10, but 8 was my favorite.
Where is he?
Nowhere to be seen.
Damn it! He's like a bloody eel.
What is this place, anyway? Some sort of shrine?
Oh, sorry. You've never been here before.
This is the Hall of the Gate.
The gate?
It's a relic of the Fallen. Only the Phoenix's dominant can open it.
Hence the castle's name. This was where Joshua was supposed to...
Yeah, you talk about 10, maybe like 10 through like 12.
He would have stepped through this door the next morning and listened to the words of our ancestors.
Would you have gone with him?
No. The Apothecary is holy ground. None but the dominant may enter. I and the other shields would have stood guard here and prayed for my brother's safe return. Where the hell did he go?
Perhaps he went inside.
He couldn't have.
He'd need the power of the Phoenix.
Fire.
Thank you, Joshua.
Are you sure about this?
Nevermore.
Well, that was convenient. Hall of the Ancestors.
Another gate. Let's see if this one opens. Could this place really be a fallen ruin?
You could hardly call it a ruin. It's perfect. Like it was built yesterday.
Have you ever seen anything like this?
Yeah, there's gonna be a fight here. What's good, bro? How you been?
Jill?
What do we do?
The usual.
Oh, that's what's up, bro. I'm doing all right. Just started back to work again a couple weeks ago. I work weekends now. long weekend, but I'm doing good, just managing, living, playing.
More trouble. That's enough. Too slow.
Thank you, man. Same to you, man.
How can these things still function?
How can any of this? This must be what the fallen ruins were like before they fell.
Oh, you playing this game as well? Oh, that's what's up. Don't tell me anything about it. But like most Final Fantasy games, you know, when you fight the final boss, you're gonna have like 4 or 5 different forms you're gonna have to face. You can't have a Final Fantasy game without a. That's what's up. Yeah, you ain't gonna have a Final Fantasy game without a hard final boss, a long one at that. That's what they're known for. That's what's up. Funny enough, I never played 9. No, but I always heard it was good. I think I'm lost. I heard 13 was pretty good too. The one with the girl, what was her name? Lightning? I heard that was a pretty good one too.
Looks like it can take a beating.
Then let's go big one.
Don't let them get away.
Yeah, the game's got like a 1,000 sequels. I thought 15 was okay. Yeah, I thought 15 was okay, but I get why people didn't like it.
This makes sense to you?
None. Let's find the hooded man and leave.
Which one? Rebirth? Yeah. If that's the one you're talking about. Yeah, I just beat Rebirth before I played. Started on Final Fantasy 16. There is. I thought this was the latest one that came out.
Would Joshua have had to run this gauntlet too?
At least not that I ever heard about. I imagine the Phoenix would receive a warmer welcome.
Here we go again. Where will we end up this time?
Surrounded by contraptions hell-bent on murdering us, I expect. Could the hooded man really have taken this path?
We won't know until we've followed it all the way to the end. Come on, let's keep looking.
Oh yeah. I did play that one. That was the first game I bought for the PS5. I didn't stream it because I had already beat it, but yeah, that was good. That was good. I like how it tied into the original Final Fantasy. Did you play it? The hell is this? Yeah, finish it. It was good, but I will say it does get it gets predictable like halfway through. When you pay attention to the dialogue, you were like, wait a second. You were like, I know how this ties into the very first Final Fantasy game. That's what's up. Yeah, when you get close to the end of that game, you'll like see how everything ties together. Yeah, I'm enjoying 16 so far. I'll admit that. Yeah, each Final Fantasy they're called something different. In this one they're called icons. In 7 they were called materia, like a materia. In Final Fantasy 8 they were called guardian forces. In Final Fantasy 10 they were called aeons. This has to be an Iron Giant.
Seems the feeling's mutual.
Yeah, yeah. I guess it's the separate because each Final Fantasy is like its own story. Even though they keep relatively the same creatures like Ifrit, Shiva, Leviathan, are like the usual, and Bahamut. They're like the quintessential ones in all the Final Fantasies. Then they may change the other ones, but those are the quintessential ones. Although, I don't know if you've heard this. This is a theory out and a rumor I've heard that Final Fantasy VII and Final Fantasy X are actually connected. But there's a theory that Final Fantasy VII is connected to 10 as well. Yeah, I know 10 and 10-2 was 10-2 was a sequel, but there's a theory I saw that that 7 and 10 are actually connected. Yeah. I think the theory was something like that the Shinra company that Mako Materia like caused Sin in the future, the villain from Final Fantasy X, and how they're always talking about, and how in 10 they kept talking about how the machines, or they called it Machina, was forbidden because of what happened like thousands of years ago in the past. And I think they're referring to Final Fantasy VII. I think that's a theory I saw online, that 10 is the result of what was going on with the environment and the Earth in 7. So thousands of years in the future is how we get Final Fantasy X. But again, it's just a theory, but I wouldn't doubt it. Yeah. When I read it, I said that would make sense. Yeah. But another theory I heard on that line about Final Fantasy VII and Final Fantasy X being connected was that there was some type of time trap, like a time travel or something, like a cross dimension, and then the Shinra company heard of the stuff from 10 and got their ideas from it. Oh yeah. 10 was long as shit. Yeah, I want Final Fantasy VIII to be remade. It'd be perfect.
It's done.
What are these creatures? And why do they keep attacking us?
Oh yeah, me too.
Themselves the same thing. We're the ones trespassing here. They're just protecting their home.
I love playing Resident Evil. I definitely gonna play Silent Hill. And I'm gonna play it I'm gonna stream it and I'm gonna play it in the dark too.
Look.
Is that some kind of mural?
It's worth a closer look, whatever it is.
Yeah, I know. I might have to take some medication because I know I'm gonna be getting anxiety. Yeah, the original RE3, not the remake. The remake was fast as hell, but yeah, I hated that. And Nemesis.
All right then.
How was this thing? The OG Resident Evil 3s were pretty scary. 1, 2, and 3.
It would seem this place holds even more secrets than we thought.
I came through there. Yeah, that's when it was fun when you played. Yeah, because you was yeah. They don't do that with too many games nowadays. Like they try to make them like 2C, like cinematic and stuff. It's like they don't capture that old horror like it used to. Where it was unpredictable. Now you see a monster, you get a cutscene. It's like, no, do what the old ones used to do. Walk into a room, and then the monster would just be right there waiting for your ass. Or jump out.
Not this time. Keep your distance, boy.
Lights.
I don't even know if I'm going the right way. I hope not. I really nah. Give it about like 10 years. Then start talking about the PS6. I ain't got money like that. That's when the most problems happen, when they keep trying to pump these systems out. Yeah, it's like then that was going to be like 700, and the PS7 will be like 900. Like nah.
What have we here?
Another fallen wonder.
These companies get greedy. That's when problems start. Exactly. And then on top of that, the games ain't even complete because you got to pay for DLC and microtransactions and all that stuff. They're just ripping people off. Yeah, back during them days, games were complete. You either got it fully in the game, or they came in with a sequel. You only need to pay $70 and then pay another $10 for an additional chapters or extra weapons. Either put it in the game or save it for a sequel. Kind of makes me miss the old memory card days.
So, it isn't a dead end after all.
Apparently not.
But I complain about it now, knowing me, I'll end up getting it when it come out anyway. Yup. I need a new controller. Because mine's is slightly messed up and they talking about $60.
It all seems to lead to this room.
And look what's in it.
How old do you suppose this is? 1,000 years? More?
I don't know. I've never seen anything like it before. Who is that in the middle, do you think? Some sort of god?
Yeah, lucky you. When I get spare money, I'm gonna give you another one. Oh, he doing that cloud shit. Final Fantasy 7. He bugging.
You're him. The second dominant of fire. Who are you?
Oh shit. I thought it was his brother.
What?
Yeah, this is a boss fight.
I'm back. Joshua! Stop it! Please! Stop! I did this. I killed him. Joshua chose me to be his shield. He gave me his blessing and asked me to keep him safe. I should have protected him that day. It was my duty.
Clive.
Joshua. I'm sorry. I failed you. Joshua died. I killed him. And I blamed another for what I did. To spare myself the guilt. I feared that by accepting it, I would lose what little was left of me. So I ran. From everything.
Yeah,
And now,
I believe it.
are you ready to accept the truth? I am. I know it won't be easy, but it's what I must do.
Thanks for the heads up.
So that Joshua's soul can finally rest in peace.
How's that saying go? You gotta accept the past to embrace the future or something like that. Yeah, I heard this is a long Final Fantasy.
Ifrit, show me who you truly are.
I gotta fight this big bastard! Yeah. I like that too. And you're focusing more on one guy and not having to shuffle between a team. Even though Final Fantasy VII did that well, but knock his big ass out.
Still you deny it. Even when the truth's staring right at you. Come on, Clive. Face your fears.
Huh. Hey. How do you get that ability? I want those abilities. Beating my ass.
Not this time. That's right.
Oh, he's getting your ass now. Yeah, I know.
I see. You'd help me learn by example.
Oh shit! Run! I can't get out! Woo! Miss. Ain't no more love taps.
Escape, eh? It's all right. I'm done running from you. Together, then. It's time to find out who we are, once and for all.
Okay, now we talking.
Show yourself, Ifrit.
Beat his ass. course.
You know the truth of it now. You are not afraid. I am.
Oh, we going hand to hand this. Superman punched that bastard. Called clap.
Clive, are you all right?
Jill. It's nothing. I'll be fine. No more chasing shadows. The hooded man isn't here. We should go.
Shit, rebuild this place and make it your base. Instead of hiding in that cave.
Clive, are you sure you're all right? Whatever it is, you can tell me.
I had a hard enough time telling myself. I awakened as a dominant of fire, right here in this castle, and I've been running from it ever since. But now I know for certain who I really am. The second icon of fire, who killed my brother and burned this castle to the ground, was me. Ifrit.
Clive.
I took so many lives that night, and destroyed so many more, including yours. And I must atone for the crimes I've committed. But not before I learn the whole truth. How can a second icon of fire even exist? And why was I chosen as its dominant? Who is the hooded man who brought us here? And what does he want? I need to know. And since I'm still breathing, I might as well make myself useful.
Yeah. How about that?
We'll find your answers together. I want to learn the truth too. There'll be time enough for atonement when we're done.
I was hoping you'd say that. I don't think I could do this without you. You never were one to hide from the truth, even when we were young. And you haven't changed a bit.
You're wrong. I have changed. But I don't want to be that person anymore. The things she did were unforgivable. And yet, they're what brought us back together.
Thank you, Jill.
Yeah.
He is here, then. The disturbance I felt at the care must have been confounding. The hour is later than I thought.
Yep, that is his brother. He survived. Meanwhile, Castle Dazball.
Tell me, who did this, or I'll see you suffer the same fate.
The man who delivered the coffer said Sid paid him.
He's probably got the icon Titan him.
I let you run amok with the rest of your wrecks, and this is how you repay me? Find out where he is. I'll crush him, flay him, rip out his heart, him and all his filthy brood, and send every last one of them down. Out.
Yes, my lord.
That's right, because that was his girlfriend, that chick that had the win. That we fought a couple chapters ago. So what they do, burn her body and put her ashes in there?
Benedicta.
That was her name, Benedicta. The meaning of life. That's a good question. What is the meaning of life? Applies the neutrality of fragile to new iconic abilities such as ignition and fire learns to drive them, blocking a limit break. Slot for efforts we are shared with those of the Phoenix and can be confirmed via the abilities and tabs.
So, what next?
We return to Eastpool. I promised the mayor I'd talk to him again. About Lady Hannah, amongst other things. Though she may be loath to leave, I can't help thinking she'd be safer with Sid too.
Alright. We should arrange an introduction then.
I'm gonna take this long ass walk back. Hey, well, that was a good battle. That sequence was damn good. Now we got a pissed off dude upset his woman died. So I know we're gonna have to square up with him later.
Torgal, what is it?
Nothing good, I'll wager. Come on.
Let me see. What do you say? Interesting. Yeah. See. Yeah. Oh shit.
What happened here?
And all these innocent people.
You'll pay for this.
Damn. Dead because not charged, or dead because like you just need a new?
Remember our orders? No survivors.
Who would order such a thing?
Keep your distance.
Slaughter all these innocent people. Oh. Look at that.
You were born a slave, and you'll die one. Kill all the ducal dogs! Ducal dogs? They were innocent people!
Yeah. What, dogs? They were just regular people living.
That's enough. Move to the sword! There, oh no! Stay down! Don't let them get away! Finished!
Man. Look at this big bastard.
The bearers and those who sheltered them. By Empress Annibella's command!
My mother ordered this.
Clive,
Man, his mom ordered this head.
It could wait.
Keep your distance, boy. Don't let them get away.
Oh shit. That's why I keep mine plugged in at all times.
I'm sorry, Lady Hannah.
It's a damn shame.
You deserved so much better. All of these people did. Better than my mother.
That's what's up. Yeah, it'd be probably your best thing to do.
Too late! Gav! Clive! Acting on the orders of the Duchess, eh? We knew Eastpool was harbouring bearers. Thought they were safe enough hidden up here, but someone must have let slip. If they'd have only come to us sooner, none of this would have had to happen. Fuck!
My mother always did despise bearers. The way Father embraced them when the other nations spat on them as slaves. The way an accident of birth gave them a power that others lacked.
But why kill everyone? They meant no harm. They just wanted to be free.
This world judges that a crime punishable by death. Which is why we're going to change it. Gav, we want to help.
Thought you'd got your own stuff to be getting on with.
We do. But it can wait.
In that case, we should head back and tell Sid you've had a change of heart. He was always on it yet to join us.
All right.
And we'd best be quick. Last I heard, he was planning another excursion.
What about the villagers?
Oi! Gonna leave yous lot to take care of things here.
Of course. We'll make sure they get a proper burial.
Thank you. All of you.
When you're ready then.
That's crazy. I mean, ain't much dang different in reality. Stuff like this happens all the time in war.
Now, rats, lead me to your nest.
There's always a worm somewhere.
Lord Kupka has a message for your leader. If only he knew where to send it.
Something bad gonna happen to him. Righting wrongs.
To Sid Solar, then. We have a lot to discuss.
Right, was it? We can keep running. Or we can walk through this door.
This place is getting more crowded by the day.
I tell myself the bustle's a blessing. Gives me time enough for quiet contemplation when I'm dead. So, did you find the answers you were looking for?
I still don't know what to make of this gift, curse, or whatever it is I've been given. But there is one thing I can say for certain. I am a dominant, Ifrit. And there is nothing I can do to change that. It is a burden I must bear until my dying day.
Spoken true. Forgiveness and in turn salvation can only begin with acceptance. It's a path we all must walk, no matter how colourful our histories.
Sid, you once told me that you wanted to build a place where people could die on their own terms.
I did.
I've been thinking about that. Why not a place where people can live on their own terms? For 13 years, killing was all I knew. So obsessed with death that I never stopped to consider the lives of those around me. Lives that I see now were scarcely worth living. Be they bearers or beggars, most march blindly to their end, never realizing that they too deserve a choice. And I dare not turn a blind eye to their suffering any longer.
So, atonement then, is it?
That was the answer we found.
Oh, so they're a couple now.
I'll be expecting you both to pull your weight.
And we will.
Well then, with a sprinkle of fire and ice, this plan of mine might just work.
What trouble are you looking to get yourself into now?
The best kind. We're going to sneak into the Imperial capital and pay a visit to Mother.
Yeah, we got to. That's gotta be crazy. Earlier, that's a nice looking castle, or if Flame Holy Empire Sandbreak, the Council of Elders, White Wormlet.
And the last of our farmholds in the eastern provinces has succumbed to the blight.
Without their yield, we'd be hard-pressed to fill the capital's granaries before winter.
If there is a capital by then, the black creeps closer as we speak.
And yet you do naught but bawl and bluster.
Your Radiance?
If it is fertile land the Empire requires, we need but look south.
If you mean the crystalline Dominion's holdings, we are bound by mutual accord. Theirs is a neutral state whose borders we have sworn to respect.
Gentlemen, did we swear to see our people starve?
Well, I really do think
Power home.
The gates of Oriflamme buckle at the flood of those come seeking refuge from the blight. If there is not grain enough to feed those within our walls, how, pray tell, will we feed those without? But instead of setting your minds to riddles such as these, you lock horns with an enemy from across the sea, sending our soldiers to the slaughter in their thousands. The Empire bleeds, and you sit here prattling like crones in a tea house. And you fancy yourselves leaders of men. Sandbreck is naught without her citizens. We are but their servants. If their land is being wrested away, it is our duty to claim new lands for them.
Your Radiance! You cannot mean a war of conquest.
That is exactly what I mean. It is time we expanded our dominion. This is the will of great Grieger.
There will be uproar. And we must find a way to distract the citizenry. But how much will that cost? And what of our legions? Shall we raise the furs?
Well, someone will have to contend with the Dalmex.
I will not keep you. You all have much to do.
So I'm guessing this is the evil empire. I like the jacket. Or a coat.
Where is my son?
The Lord Prince is currently garrisoned at the Strait of Orther. If it please you, I can send word requesting his immediate return to the Holy Capital.
That won't be necessary. Tell him instead to see to his wounds. Bahamut's strength will be needed again soon.
As you command.
It's like a chessboard with a lot of moving pieces.
I must have misheard. You mean to tell me that the mother crystals are the reason the world is dying? Are you mad?
I have been told that on occasion, but no, not today. We've all seen it firsthand. Empty wastes where once were green meadows. Land drained so dry of its ether, not even the rats were named. But where was it all gone? I spent years searching for an answer, until I saw it standing right in front of me. There, in the self-same crystals we look to for their so-called blessing. Alright, listen. Take this crystal. How does it allow us to conjure magics? Answer, by drawing ambient ether from the air. And where do these crystals come from?
That's easy. They're mine from the mother crystals.
They're one and the same. Although admittedly this here fits more easily in the pocket.
But the mother crystals are massive. Some as large as mountains.
So you see the problem. Imagine just how much ether can be drawn by something that size. As to where it's all going, mind? Well, I can't know everything, can I?
We are taught that the mother crystals are divine. Their ether a gift from the heavens. For centuries, nations have fought and fallen for want of that gift. If what you say is true, how did no one else see it?
Who says they didn't? Maybe the truth was alien.
Inconvenient to whom, exactly?
The higher-ups? The gods themselves?
So now you want to do something about the crystals? And what? We're not helping bearers and dominants anymore.
I didn't say that. I made a promise and I intend to keep it. But if we continue down this path, there's only one fate that awaits the realm. And we can't very well set our people free if they're all lying dead in a blighted ditch. Not if we want to create a place where they can live on their own terms anyway. Sort of defeats the purpose. So, if we have to bring the old world crashing down in order to build us a new one, what say you? Are you with me?
Hell yeah.
I suppose it's about time I repaid your faith.
You could have just said aye.
Yeah.
It's nice to have you aboard all the same.
This is just like Final Fantasy VII. With the Mako and material. Except in this, it's called Ether.
What have I got myself into? I'm going to need more than a few potions for this.
Don't mind me. Just taking a quick breather, ain't I?
So what God's forsaken corner of the realm is Sid dragging you off to this time?
Oriflamme.
The Holy Capital?
Oops.
Speaking of Oriflamme, I hear the trading routes leading south have seen more than double the usual traffic. If you ask me, somewhat foul's brewing.
and it's in Taya's barbile tea. Oh, just go and see Otto, will you?
All right.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier. Clive, was it?
So you really go through with it? She's been talking about bringing down a mother crystal since I've known her. But that's all it's ever been. Talk.
He's convinced it's the right thing to do. We'll be leaving for the capital shortly.
Well, you couldn't have picked a better moment. Seems the iron in the royalists gave him more than enough to dampen old Sylvester's spirits. His legions are on the march again. This time, due south.
Another war.
All as the great Grieger wills it. Bloodthirsty little mess, that one. That's God's for you, isn't it? Still, might work to our advantage on this occasion. Wars breed chaos. On the front lines, and at home. With a fair wind behind them, a handful of like-minded ne'er-do-wells could melt into the back alleys of Oriflamme. No trouble. It's making it to the capital that's the problem.
The checkpoint.
That's right. Anyone travelling in or out of Oriflamme has to go through Northreach. Lucky for you, I might just know of a way.
There's...
Well, no, not that. That gets you an audience with the Dane, and it's the Dane who'll see you safely through Northreach. I'll send a Stolas in the morning, let her know you're coming. We go way back, and she's a true friend of the cause. I'm sure you'll get on like a house on fire.
That's good of you, but... Who is this dame, and where will I find her?
She's the proud proprietress of Northreach's foremost house of ill repute, the Vale. And she's quite a woman, if you know what I mean.
A woman?
A brothel.
Right.
Don't go blinding her with your charm now, lad. I'll be expecting a full report when you get back.
So we're going to a brothel. Yeah, same here, bro. I'm about to pack it in too. Gotta get up early for work. You have a good one too, man.
I suppose that's everything. Now to find Gav.
Oh, you're the goat at your serve, Otto's palace. No, anything catch your eye? Seen enough?
All right. This is where I ended right here. It was a damn good chapter. That was good, especially that battle with Ifrit. The two Ifrits. Him fighting himself. That was damn good. All right. I'll catch you guys on the next stream. I'm out.